For a week or so, I have been foraging for poke salad, so I can have poke salad in the winter time when it's not growing on the vine. Because I live in Kentucky, where we do have a winter. And right now, I'm thawing out this poke that I got over the last couple weeks, maybe. And I'm getting ready to add it to the pot where, yeah, it's still a little frozen right there. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Yes, I do cook it even when it has the immature berries on it, because they're just yummy like that. So it doesn't bother me at all to just put it all in the pot so it can be cooked. I am canning poke salad today. If anybody wants to know more about it, you can Google it. But don't believe everything you read or see about this beautiful, beautiful vine. When we were kids, we were told that eating the berries would kill you. They're poison. well, many of us children have lived to tell about it. Making mud pies back in the days of yore, and decorating those mud pies, pretend mud pies. They were actually mud pies. Decorating those mud pies with beautiful berries. And getting the berry juice all over our hand. Look at that pretty flower. This is a poke flower. And get it to focus here. All of these little balloons, as I call them, will bloom out and turn into a poke berry. This one's bloomed out. It's turning into a berry, but the berry is green at this time. However, it will eventually, if left unforaged or unpicked, it will turn into a beautiful purple berry. Keep following my channel. I will be doing some pokeberry dyeing of yarn, and or maybe fabric, so you can see exactly how the pokeberry will change the colors. And the pokeberry, this one is also just white and immature. But these berries right here, when they are mature, are purple and very beautiful. They're not for eating. Seriously, don't watch this and go out and pick these berries and have them for a snack. It is not a good idea, because when they are purple, the seed on the inside of this little green immature berry are very toxic. But it is still good for medicinal purposes. You see poke growing along the fence line. And I'm going to share with you that the fence line, if you've ever been a bird watcher, yes, have you ever been watching birds sitting on a fence? Guess what? They have been eating the purple berry part and dropping the seeds out of their mouth, and those seeds come up along the fence line, and you have a poke plant that just starts growing there and growing and growing, and it will come back if you take that poke off. If you trim it off at the top, the very newest, freshest vines, you trim it off, it will grow back. some people are like, oh, I want to get rid of the stuff out of my yard. It's taken over. Well, it does. It does come right back like nobody's business. And I know that because I have transplanted poke salad in my back garden, my back deck garden. I have picked it up, rooted it up, and I have transplanted it in my back deck garden. And you can eat from that plant all season long because it will grow and grow. If I took this, pinched it off, and this was still in the ground, okay? If this was still in the ground, guess what? Growing up from here will be more fresh, tender leaves. That is how it works, and it is amazing. It's a wonderful staple. And if you don't know yet, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, this is good stuff right here. It's good for aches and pains. It gets rid of that arthritis pain, joint pain, and I'm telling you, I'm adding it to the pot right now. This pot is getting ready to be filled with poke. You boil this down, boil it down, and drain it, strain it 3 times. 3. And then it's good to go. All right, I pretty much have a overflow. Well, not necessarily. Just going to push that down into the boiling water so that all of the poke is covered with water. The aroma of poke boiling is amazing to my nose and my palate. I cannot hardly wait to get it in my belly, or my system, so to speak. I love it. I love the flavor. This is just cooking right up fine and dandy. After about 5 minutes at a good boil, this right here will be poured off. Now, I want you to notice right now how high this is up on the pot. However, all of this poke will be boiled down to a small amount. You'll see a small amount. Sorry about that steaming us up here. So, yeah, this will, as much as I had to push it down to get it in the water, this is going to be just a small amount. I wanted to show you that I did take this one out because this seed, this one is pretty mature. I'm trying to avoid chewing on the seed whenever it's cooked and canned good, because even the birds don't even eat the seed, guys. The birds don't even eat the seed.